Now let's kind of think about some of the common mistakes I see people make with the partnership process, admissions process. There's some of you that have been through a lot of my material. I'm thinking Vanita, I'm thinking Gordon. So hopefully you've kind of noted this down, and it's not going to happen. So I've seen this time and time again where people go in with that attitude, I've done a good job up to now, will you make me a partner please? I often see this in law firms. My billable time's great. I've been a senior associate legal director for so many years, it's my turn now. I've seen that a lot. And you know what, if you can't put on your business case how you're going to make the partners more profit than what you do now, then you don't have a business case. Also, if you're going there with this attitude, you just demonstrate to them that you're not acting and thinking like a partner. You're not ready for partnership, because that's what they're looking for. Which comes on to me. It's about this not thinking like a partner, and it's absolutely key. This picture is key. We often look in and think we know, but we don't. And I remember working with a lovely lady called Freya, and she was in a mid-tier law firm, and she knew that it was her turn to make partner. But her partners were telling her and that's a really good point, Gordon. As a senior manager, senior associate legal director, your current job is to maximize income from your current clients. That is what you're there to do. New work is often crucial to demonstrating that you're ready for partnership. How do you go beyond your current client portfolio that you may have been given to work upon? And I remember working with Freya. She kind of knew that she was there or thereabouts, but her partners were telling her weren't ready. And she was thinking like an employee, not a business owner. So what do I mean by that? She was prioritizing hitting her billing targets rather than going out and winning work. She was still thinking about I instead of we, because remember, we're in a collegiate environment. So as a result, her partners, because she really was their key one to make up next, paid for me to be coached by her. And as a result of how I helped her move forward, they then put 9 of their senior associates through a partnership potential program. But she was only one of 2 of those 9 that were made up, because she got the mindset shift. She was thinking and acting like a partner, and it's absolutely key. Now, I often see this one. It's about people aren't being commercial enough. So what do I mean by that is, I say to people, yeah, it's great that you think there's a market out there. What's your proof for it? What's your evidence? And people look at me like I'm a bit stupid. But we've got to think commercially. Remember, your partners are doing due diligence on you. Now, within Progress to Partner, we do have a business case course here. It's a workbook that you can download, and all of my corporate clients and anybody that wants to work with me about building a business case, we start working on this. Now, you don't have to pay corporate rates. Progress to Partner is $47, and that's US dollars a month plus sales tax. So absolutely, the thing about the Progress to Partner in terms of the course on there is actually it makes you do your research. It asks you to do your research. It asks you to look at the firm's strategy, and it really gets you to think commercially about what is going to help you get there. And that's probably one of the things that I'd recommend about that course to do on it, because even if that thinking commercially, that being able to build a business plan is not your thing, this will take you in a step-by-step way forward. In fact, as a result of one of my clients doing that, working through this workbook with me, they basically turned around in this mid-tier law firm and said, nobody is going to be put in front of the partners to talk about their business case until they've been coached by me and worked through that. That's literally, it's there in Progress to Partner for you. The other thing I see is people don't prepare enough for each stage. Just put up your hand if you have a busy day job. Yeah, Maheshi, Abahish, Benita, Stanley, Bavik, Ian, Neve, Liam. Yeah, we all have a really busy day job. Absolutely. And it's so tempting to leave all this stuff about working on your career to a bit later, or, I'll prep for the next partnership panel interview, the night before. The reality is that just doesn't work. I've seen people, admittedly, it was mostly in mock interviews, come absolutely a cropper because they hadn't prepared enough. And that comes on to the next thing is we don't Sean had to bring the washing in. Ah, dearie me. It's not raining here, Sean, but it might be raining where you are. There are some big grey clouds. The next thing is, I see people not starting early enough. They go, oh, I'll write my business case in the weekend. Actually, your business case is often forged over a 3-year period. Your business case isn't the form you write down. That's just documenting it. Your business case is how you demonstrate that you can grow a practice within a practice, which will grow the profits of the firm. And as you realize, you can't do that just one weekend and go, hey, I'm going to magic up a partnership size portfolio. It doesn't work that way. Next thing is with this is some of the same questions come in time and time again. They're all really, really similar questions. They're all on common themes. And in the next virtual masterclass, which I'll hopefully the slides will tell you the dates. Gordon, you're a member. Vanita, you're a member. Liam, I think you're a member of Progress to Partner. We will go in deep into these interview questions. And that's one of the things that Progress to Partner members get. They get this monthly virtual masterclass. Next thing is, I was working with this individual and we sat down and we were with the managing partner, so the key member of the decision-making team, about whether she was ready for partnership. And she just didn't know her numbers. And the reality is we need to know our numbers. If we're thinking commercially, we need to know our numbers. Interesting from B, if a big four senior manager is trying to jump to a mid-tier firm as a direct admit partner, and the mid-tier firm is asking how to prove or guarantee that my book or business will follow me over, how do you best answer that question? And that's really, really difficult, B, is what you have to do is literally forensically go through and go, right, what stuff do I have a covenant on? What stuff is likely to come across? You may need to have some very private, confidential conversations. And actually the mid-tier firm is savvy enough to know that they've always got to discount some of your following, because some of it, particularly if they then put you on gardening leave for 3-6 months, your firm is desperately going to try and keep those. And the best thing you can do, B, is literally put down, here's my client portfolio, here's the probability I think that they'll come over, and what is that in terms of a numbers. And that's the only way you can do it, because nobody can guarantee that they'll come over.